Yo, Mike.
Patronies, we back.
Mike.
Well, we never left.
Hey,
It's just another day for the Patronies.
it up. Yeah. I'm clapping it up.
Hit the button. Yo.
The real button?
The Patronies been all right, man.
Yeah, Patronies.
Y'all want to talk? Go ahead and talk to the Patronies, man.
I do,
give it to them.
Because I was holding the Patronies down, man. I got into an argument with these fucking fans.
Give it to him, man. Come on, let's kick it. Let's get loose for a little bit.
These are the real fans. Like, these are real fans right here. And I got into an argument.
And the argument was,
well, we the real fans because we've been watching since day one on YouTube. That was the argument.
Now, the real fans is the FOTS.
That's what I said. I said, yo, the real fans put their money where their mouth is and
Friends
actually
of the show tier.
FOTS.
Gotcha. Friends of the show.
if you heard the first song I ever made and stopped keeping up with me, I don't care.
You're right.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
Like, I'm going to speak from the artist standpoint. Like, I don't care about that.
You're correct.
Awesome, you copped the mixtape. Did you hear anything else in between?
See, I speak from
Did you like any of it in between?
I speak from a fan.
Did you support any of it in between?
Right there.
Me too.
I speak from a fan standpoint only. And when I'm a fan, I support.
Exactly.
Like, people be like, oh, yeah, you down, dog. I probably spend more on music than a lot
Most
of y'all
people in the world.
Same.
You do.
I spend a lot.
I agree with
a
that.
month on just music. And
I
then
have all 3 subscriptions alone before I even talk about buying individual albums and shit. Like, I don't need to have all 3. Tidal, Spotify, Apple.
See, I got Apple and Tidal.
But wait, part of the reason that I work the way that I work is largely due to the fan that I am. As a fan, I want to cop as much of the person that I like as I can. Mm-hmm. That's part of the joy of discovering music. Mm-hmm. Because it's like, oh, when you came out, how many projects you got? Uh-huh. Let me go back.
Yeah, that's the first thing I do.
Let me go see what I missed.
Oh, this is ill. Let me go back and see what I missed.
I don't care if your dopest song came out in 2016 if I never heard it in 2021.
Right.
So see, that's
What you mean? What you mean? Go back.
Because sometimes you discover someone like in 2021.
Oh, late. And they be 4 or 5 albums in.
Yeah.
Got you. Understand.
Okay.
No, that makes sense. I get it.
Not only did I go do the research and get the back catalog, but
I don't got my headphones again. Get your little worn out headphones. Give me my headphones.
that day in front of heaven, you really wanted them dudes to stab me up. Tell the truth. Honestly.
Yo, can I get my headphones?
You know how you got like frenemies? Think Aisha's a frenemy?
Yo, this nigga headphones worn out from him sweating all the time. Look.
It's been a year of frenemies, nigga. Watch yourself. I thought I've made myself very clear that this has been a year of getting energy correct the whole year. I just went on a long rant in the back. No one's happier that December is here than Joe. I'm really excited for 2022. I think I was a little early in my prediction to kick ass in 2021 because of what the pandemic did. Mm. God showed me, or the universe, somebody showed me.
Yeah. Somebody.
Corey.
I thought about this idiot on vacation. I'm sitting there looking at listening to the waves and whales and the moon. And I'm like, how the hell does Corey think
it's a guy?
that this fucking bullshit got here? Who thinks of a whale? No, for real. Where did a whale come from?
A big ass human fish.
Hey, genius atheists. You niggas are like the flat earthers. Where did whales come from? Huh? But anyway, I forgot what I was talking about.
Fandom.
Kicking ass in 2021.
Oh, that too.
Right. Yo, so December's here, man. Round of applause. Well, December's almost here.
Yeah,
let me not get
we knocking on the door.
Mm-hmm. Let me not get it. Yo, all we got is today. Knock on some shit.
There you go.
I agree.
All we got is today. God willing, we make it, or somebody willing, we make it to December and the new year, and I'm really excited about that. And before the new year comes, I'm telling y'all, I'm going to give y'all a piece of my mind. I swear. for God. These niggas have been keeping OLS 4, 5, 6 something in the tuck. They've been keeping it in the tuck. Every pod. Savon and them been following strict Ian instructions of edits, deletes, what to put out, not to put out. I'm on your ass. Before this New Year's out, I see everything. I hear everything. One of these days,
you gonna give him a piece of your mind?
I'm gonna come in here and really tell y'all niggas about the year after I make it through.
Yeah.
You gotta get through first. But we gonna persevere, goddammit. And you guys are awesome, man.
What stops 2022 though? You acting like at the end of the year we on the top of the mountain, and now you could just piss on them from the top.
Not true. I'm acting like I'm on top of the mountain now.
No, yeah.
Not true. No, that's wrong.
And I don't think he's talking about pissing on nobody.
No, I don't want to piss on nobody.
He's talking about
I'm saying
climbing the mountain.
In a
He said,
horrible
I'm gonna
year.
give you niggas a piece of my piss.
In the downest of years.
I'm still here and I'm still up.
This has been a very difficult, tumultuous year.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Really?
No,
Nah, dead ass.
Now
Yes.
it's been a
No, you
great
right.
year for a CEO to learn the bumps and bruises of running a business.
No, you got your ass
That's
whooped this
real,
year.
dog.
Let's be real.
That's
you got your
real.
ass whooped.
And we don't discuss it because we can't. We can't. And I'm cool with that. But before this fucking year's out, I'm telling y'all,
I'm gonna learn you niggas
I'm gonna really discuss some shit with you niggas. Cause it's a nasty little world we live in.
No, it is.
Yes.
It is a disgusting little world we live in, is all I will say.
It ain't stopped neither.
No!
It
ain't gonna
I thought it would have. I'm gonna keep it buck. I thought it would have. It has.
never
But
gonna
why?
stop.
Why would it?
Maturity.
Shit. When is that exhibited somewhere?
I'm just saying. I'm saying me personally.
That's
I
because
thought
you
it-
like a man-ish. Like you a man.
I
You don't really
would've
know the
thought it
ins and
would've.
outs of this shit. Like immaturity gets it done on this
On
shit.
the internet, especially.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
The
this
internet
is
thrives on
kid-
No, that's
immaturity.
new. That's
Kids
new.
rule
You know,
here.
that's new for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is new for me. That was a whole new world to see how adults conduct themselves on the internet. Even the shit that transpired with my baby mom. Like, yo, these niggas on Reddit and Lipstick Alley. I don't know that exists.
Oh, yes,
You know what I'm saying? Like, all of
you
that
don't even
shit,
know some of the
You getting
culture.
you getting a real awakening.
Yeah, this shit is something
this shit
different, my
moves.
nigga. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Who am I?
Yeah, you like a dude coming home from jail not knowing.
Yeah,
About it.
and it got MP3s now. I went to jail with Walkman.
Yo, give me the tape, yo. Give me
Nigga
the
went to
tape.
jail with a Walkman. MP3s is out.
Nah,
like,
fam, I got 3,000 songs over there.
like
What?
fam, you talking on the phone and you on through the car?
Shout out to my
Like,
man
through the
Brash.
car.
My man
Like-
Brash just came home, man. I seen him this weekend, man.
Shout out to Brash.
Yeah, man.
Yo, you talking-
Jail is crazy, man.
They can have it.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
I don't want to see it.
No,
Ever.
no, sir.
Ever.
I ain't breaking the law.
Word.
It's much too
I-
much
I-
for me to ever ignore. Like, nah, that shit
I
different.
still jaywalk though. If y'all gonna catch me, then whatever.
Pay a fine. Some shit that you could pay a fine for. Yeah, I'll rock. I'll rock.
But even today at 41, I look back at me at 34 and 35 and how I played the music and just what it brought. Like, I don't know how I was doing that.
What you mean?
I invited the police to me constantly
You did.
by blasting that music. I didn't think it was a blast. But I'm saying,
It's hard for us, like as musicians.
as a
I
musician,
be wanting shit
I was
loud,
just
bro.
trying to feel the music and
Yeah.
the beat and hear it different and
Yeah.
maybe I didn't
Joe.
have the right amount of respect for my neighbors that had to go to work.
You
Yeah.
don't say.
Joe, you went on the news and said, "What manhunt? I'm right outside." It's like, yo,
Well, they were using the words wrong.
I get it, but I'm just saying,
It can't be a
that was nuts.
it can't be a manhunt.
See, you know what? Know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna predict the future.
Don't do that.
No, listen. When you get like a good 600 million up, you are gonna be Kanye's little brother. You know why? Because
I don't think so, though,
you
man.
bugging.
I don't
You still
think
gotta
so.
play.
Yo,
You still
I'm
gotta
so
tap
nice.
dance a little bit.
And I even get mad that we paint that picture of like a Republican Joe because off of this mic, it's
I'm not
still
even- no, I'm not
it's
talking
still
about that.
regular Joe.
No, I'm talking about, fam, when you don't have any financial person over your head that dictates if Lex is gonna eat.
Oh, it's going up on Tuesday.
That's what I mean. Mm-hmm. When I say Kanye's little brother, fam, Kanye's telling these niggas, yo, I'm up $9 billion. I can say what the fuck I want to say with absolutely zero recourse. It's nothing y'all could do to blackball me.
That's what he keeps saying. I keep saying it. He said, I'm telling y'all, they're gonna have to kill me.
Yo, when you get to a point, fam,
everybody better watch out.
Dog, come on.
Everybody better watch out.
You need people like me.
Why? So somebody could point their finger and say there go the bad guy?
Imagine the game.
Stop watching movies.
No, hold up for a second. Imagine this game without people like me. See, we don't really have these talks, but I'm here today, fresh back from vacation. Niggas can suck my dick if they don't want to have it. Fuck y'all. Turn it off.
What you mean, though?
Just imagine it. Imagine it without
It'd be boring.
Joe. Like, even when when I go on vacation, it'd be boring.
You're a disruptor. And
when I don't say nothing, it gets boring.
You know what I don't like?
It's quiet.
So he's necessary.
I'm going to give you this, right?
He's necessary.
Yo, you know, before me, these niggas wasn't talking about how snares sound. They wasn't talking about all of this weird, geeky shit as they attempted to dissect music. That didn't happen. You know, there was a certain style.
See, I wouldn't know.
You know, there was a certain.
Yeah, I don't know.
There was a certain style in which people even spoke to artists that magically was done away with after Joe. That ain't even spoken about enough.
No,
it's part of the reason that me and niggas like me stopped wanting to do interviews, because it was like, dog, what doing the same shit up here? Like, what inspired me? Your favorite song? Oh, this line, the little bullet points. You don't see that no more, right? It's almost erased. Look outside. Look up. Look up. It don't exist. Mm-hmm. If you take away Joe, you're gonna have to take away some other things. And think about how it used to look.
No, I'll say this. And me and my man
wasn't it sexy outside?
No.
You!
Yo, shut the
I want to know if they hear me in the back.
No, my man been watching the show forever, right?
Uh-huh.
And my man was like, yo, Joe, I'm sure you know, because you a cocky bastard, but fam, the black landscape and media has significantly changed as a result of the Joe Budden podcast. Mm-hmm. Like, really, really significantly changed. Everybody and their mother got a pod. Mm. Every black hip-hop artist got a pod or is attempting at something in this space. Mm-hmm. And you gave them confidence that they could do that, I think.
Look around.
No, I know. I'm being for real.
All these niggas got deals.
Yeah.
It don't matter if they great or not great.
And this is what happens.
They all have deals. And flashback to 2017, 2018, right before that Spotify shit happened. Like, just remember the scene. Stop playing with me, man. I've been trying to be nice out here.
People think that, all right, Joe wasn't the huge artist, right? He wasn't the hugest rapper. So now we could go get a bigger rapper, and they definitely gonna be more successful than him because they got a bigger fan base than he does, and they were more successfully commercial, And it don't necessarily translate into that.
Doesn't usually at all.
Because just because you are a huge hip hop artist, that don't mean you could talk.
Right.
That don't mean that you could
that personality.
Convey your thoughts. Yeah, that don't mean that you could, you know what I'm saying, incite and hold the people and all of that other stuff. That don't mean none of that. It don't come across just because you are a huge rapper or just because you're a huge personality. That don't necessarily mean that you could hold somebody's audience. Mm-hmm. I mean, somebody's attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, 100%. This shit ain't easy.
Not at all.
It's not as easy.
And to everybody who think it is, like, dogs, I had a lady from my mother's church. Oh, your son's on a podcast? Can you have him call me? Because I want to start a podcast next week.
Everybody and their mother.
Yeah.
Like,
nigga, my aunt and them be like, yo, I'm going to start one.
I'd be like, I'm like, for real? I had to really sit down. My mother, can you do me a favor and talk to her? Like, shorty, it's not a walk in the park. It's not what you think.
Nah, people think that
you think you just sit down and cut a mic on and talk and, hey, we're successful. It don't work like that.
No, it's going to happen. Niggas going to find out, too.
Oh, yeah.
Dog, could you imagine if it wasn't Patreon? If there was no Patreon and we still worked as hard as we work, fam, you might have had 100 million by now. Dead ass. Like, think about that. Cause people be like, yo, you doing your thing on the pod? I be like, no, I'm gonna give you some other shit to watch.
Some people think the 100 million is out of reach now.
No way.
Why wouldn't it? Of course they would think that.
No, they should think it is. We fail.
Yeah, they would think that.
See, that's my thing. Even in that, like, niggas be hitting me, like, with all of these, like, podcast wars and, like, just shit. Did you hear what such and such said? And such said. No.
You heard it.
I did not.
You heard it.
I did not. I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
If they wrote it, you read it?
I maybe heard the tree fall. I didn't see it. Like, I didn't hear what was said, but I heard it was said. I didn't hear nothing that was said, though. I don't listen to none of that shit. Why'd I do that? It can't be beef with nobody. I feel like all of my enemies that owe me. I can't ever feel like it's beef. I feel like it's a long list of people that I just should say you're welcome to. I wouldn't feel like that. Everything is cool. There's too much money out here.
I know.
Look around. Like, the fuck is the... They're not going to trick me, dog. When Dolph died, they put the lady on the news, and the lady said, yo, they changed the law.
Mm-hmm. Changed that gun law
They changed the gun law in July.
Open carry.
Now it's open carry. So it's us against us, and it's them against us. So how do you survive?
Who gonna lose? Us.
I'm not going to fall into that. You're not going to trick me into... You almost got me to do it maybe last year, but even in that, I'm backed up. We're not doing that. It's too much out here for everybody to get. I'm not arguing or trying to stifle that.
They try
and
to do
niggas
that to
can't
us a lot,
stifle
too.
it with me. They try. They try to do it with me. You can't stifle it with me because what's for me is for me. And what's for here is for here. It's just going to go. I feel like I look so beautiful because no matter what happened, it be bombs dropping. Kaboom, shapow. It be rifles, cannons. Niggas just go.
Mm-hmm.
And niggas have gone for the year. And now December is here. Ooh. I can't wait till New Year's Eve.
Word.
I'm buying extra stuff at Party City that night. Extra balloons, confetti, the little horn, whatever that shit is. Yeah, now we going up.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm thinking about going to Vegas for Usher on the 30th, shooting in Miami the next day. Like, in my head, it's getting crazy.
Well, don't look at me. I'm not.
That's what it looked like. Because when 2022 hit, it's right back to it.
Back to
It's back to it. It's back to it for me.
Yeah, it's up.
I don't know what these niggas want to do with next year. I don't know what people want their summer of 2022 to look like, or the New Year's Eve of next year. I don't know if people even get that far into the future, but I do. Because in order to, you got to reverse engineer this whole shit as much as you can. I want to have a little halfway lit summer 2022. I want it to be better than the last year. That was kind of okay. Amongst the food shortage, with prices going up on everything, with everything being understaffed, I want to know where to go. I want to know who to go with. I want to know who I should know to get some type of deal. Like, there's things I want to know out here.
Right.
And I ain't going to learn it just by sitting in the fucking crib. But for the most part, I'll be sitting in the fucking crib. I'm off of the strip clubs. I'm off of it now.
Okay.
If I go, I'll go once in a fucking blue moon and have a blast and get out of there. But in terms of just being there in a white-owned establishment who hired a white person to run it, that's hiring fucking Spanish people off the boat to bring money in only to their family. We're not hiring no black people. It's a scam everywhere. 60% on every 100. No, now.
Smart.
We did that last year. It was fun. Woo! It was fun.
Yeah.
That's real.
Seen all the escorts, seen all the dancers, know all the bartenders, know probably too much of everybody business.
Very true.
We know prices we shouldn't know. We know trips that y'all taking we shouldn't know.
You know tricks that y'all do.
I know about head from people I never got it from.
That's what I just said. The tricks.
They just know too much about shit. Nah.
Who got that wet? Who got that Sahara?
Head back in the game.
Little Sahara desert box.
Work, family, concerts. I'm gonna do the Tiana Taylor concert.
Nice.
Chappelle is in New York next week. I'm trying to hit that. It's a hard ticket to get, but I'm trying. I'm trying to get there. What else?
Nah,
what else
just
is
life.
there,
You
dog?
can enjoy life. Like, yo,
I want to travel alone. I want to take a trip alone.
Dog, sport events. It's real shit that is going on out here that we don't take advantage of.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like, again, every vacation don't gotta be with some sand. It's shit
or
in
with
the
a
world.
person.
No, it's shit in the world that's dope as hell to see.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, when you start going to fucking Morocco and the Spains and the little Italy shit, that shit be dope and it be life-changing shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Right into it. Ashanti and Irv fight over the redo. Ashanti
An unnecessary fight.
Ashanti is redoing
Indeed.
her classics so she can gain ownership.
Uh-huh.
Because Irv, largely responsible for some of the old joints as the production company and publisher, somewhat.
And producer.
Owns a lot of the shit. Round of applause. Hold up, man. Round of applause for Ashanti as soon as this spyware thingamajiggy moves. Get out of here. Not now, man. There we go.
You think they spying on you?
Probably.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Probably. No doubt about it. When Steve Jobs was saying that on his off time, he turns his phone off completely. I was like, oh, okay.
That don't do shit. You can't turn your phone off. But go ahead.
No, he took the battery out.
Gotta take
Can't
the battery
out
and
of
the
an
SIM
iPhone.
out.
He took the SIM card out. He took some shit out. That's what he said on
And
my
it's
stuff.
Steve Jobs.
I'm just saying.
He got
What you
a
mean
phone.
you can't turn the phone off?
He got a phone we don't
When you
got.
turn it off, it don't turn off?
He's saying
Your
you can
phone,
still look-
your battery is still in the phone.
Uh-huh.
It still has power. There's commands that they can literally access your camera, your microphone, whatever, with your phone being powered off. Still power in that phone.
And I think that was Mark Zuckerberg that said he uses the BlackBerry still to avoid what you're saying. There's some things out
Can't
there
turn Apple devices off, period.
from people
If you
that
think about it.
say they're
None of
still
them.
spying on us. But
Can't
anyway,
remove batteries. But go ahead.
Irv Gotti, Ashanti. Ashanti went on the Angie Martinez show and talked about the new music that she has, which is the redo of the old music that she has. Irv responded on Instagram, added Angie. Hi, Angie. Love you. Just for super clarity. Anytime Irv starts with just for super clarity, this is a mess, but let's go through it. I own all those great Ashanti albums, Angie. I own the masters. Also, for clarity, Angie and Irv are really tight. I own the masters, and I produced all those great Ashanti albums. I'm telling you that they're tight because he's not really talking to Angie. He's talking to... But all right. So I also own a good portion of the publishing. What she is trying to do is re-record all those great records and put them out on her own label. She can do this under the cover laws, but she's basically trying to fuck me out of my masters and make people decide which album to listen to or stream, hoping her loyal fans will choose her version. But hey, I stand on the magic that was created, and I want to see her duplicate that magic. It's fucked up, really, but such is life. Tales coming top of the year. Let me just also jump in and say, when the blog people take shit that we post for free and start editing the curses so they can monetize off our shit, I get a little angry. But I'll keep going. But such is life. Tales coming top of the year, Supreme Team movie in production 2022. And I'm directing, writing, producing, and funding my first movie with Paramount Distributing. Tales presents We Made It in America. End quote from Irv. Gentlemen, interesting topic we have here.
I mean, it's a few different pieces to be touched on.
Let's touch on all of it, pause.
Let's do it.
Irv's great.
And she's not going to be able to do it.
Pioneer in hip hop.
She could re-record it. It ain't going to be what it was.
You mean he's not going to be able to
I don't
recreate
think
the
the
magic?
sound
Can't.
is
No, he's
gonna...
absolutely right by saying he stands on the magic, and he should stand on the magic. You can
Which
put the
he
same artist with the same sample, with the same producer,
We've
with
seen
a
it.
different
We've seen it.
executive. Yeah, we've seen it.
We've seen it.
It's not going to sound the same.
However, I feel that Irv being Irv.
Uh-huh.
All right, this is one of the things I give Jay-Z credit for. Everybody shoots. He barely responds. Right? I just think that when you're if you that nigga, you don't gotta tell nobody you that nigga. Right? If you a dope dude, people gonna know you dope. I think Irv should have never even clarified it. What do you need clarity for? If you still own the masters, you still getting the money. What do you need to?
And if you own the publishing, even if she re-records it, you're still gonna get a piece of it. So I mean,
why do you have to address it? Right?
Pride.
That's one. I think it's corny when you that. You know, like Irv is probably what, top 10, top 15.
Definitely top 10.
Something. Yeah, right. Black dude since hip hop's inception. Irv is up there.
Top 10 production.
Dre's, the J Princes, he's in that.
Yeah.
Right. That group.
A&R.
Yeah. So you don't have to address this.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't got to do that.
But
then you gave
Irv
yourself
is Irv.
Irv is Irv,
and has always been Irv.
That is true.
Even when he was top everything,
he was
Irv.
That's true.
So this is Irv being Irv. I agree with Ish.
Irv-esque.
You didn't have to address any of this shit. It's a little emotional, but that's from Joe's brain. This is always Irv. We play Monopoly with Irv, and
he is emotional there. You are correct.
So,
but then you give yourself the plug. By the way, I'm directing, writing, producing, and funding my own movie, blah, 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 blah.
And we just said it, so look.
Yeah, so
it worked.
I just think that
everything's a rollout.
He didn't have to do it. I wouldn't have did it.
I don't think he had to do it either. I agree with you, and I agree with Parks.
It's consistent that he is who he is.
And Parks' reason is my main reason that he didn't have to do that. This just never works.
Yeah, it never works. It's not going to sound the same.
It ain't going to work.
Those are classic albums, and they're going to be hard to reproduce.
You're 40 now. You were 20 then. It doesn't work.
And her vocal chops may have even gotten a little bit better, in my opinion, but it's not going to be that. Part of what made that dope was that her vocal chops weren't that good, so anybody could sing it.
You have to change the beat. You've changed. Your voice has changed. You have to make changes to this. If I'm searching for a song to play, and "Rain on Me" is one of my favorite covers, one of my favorite redos. If I'm searching for that record, I'm not going to your new version of the cover. I'm going to the original
version that made me love it in the first place.
Yeah, if I'm going to your shit you did, and then it going out you the joint, I'm not going to your new version of that. I want to hear the old Biggie beat.
Okay, but at the
I want to hear the old.
Hear me out. Kind of what she might know that, but those who are rocking with me, who the fans that just want to support,
that don't negate what I'm saying. She wins no matter what. That's why I'm not addressing her.
Right. Yeah,
she will win no matter if one person listens to the cover. It's one more person.
Well, I think where the value really for her is
ownership.
The real value for her is when Insecure wants to use "Foolish," and obviously Insecure since last season. They can go get the sample-free, royalty-free version and use that one, and she collects all the money. Well, she'll still have to split it because if he owns the publishing. If you re-record it, he still owns the publishing.
He says a good.
Is that how that works?
Too.
Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, unless she rewrites it, and then in which case it's not the same song.
It's a different song.
So the publishing covers the.
So let me ask you a question:
lyrics and melody.
If she changes, 2-3 words,
no.
I'm asking.
No. I'm saying no. It would still.
It's still the song.
She might get away with it for a second, but he could sue and win easily.
Because
the same way when it's pretty easy to win that shit. What was the dude's name? That got sued by Tom Petty and them. The gay dude from England.
They got sued by Tom Petty. I don't remember.
Nah, the other one.
George Michael.
Fuck it. Sam Smith.
That
song doesn't really sound like the Tom Petty song, but it's enough. The melody is the same. That's a dub.
And they won.
They won. Yeah. Same thing with Pharrell and what's the name? Robin Thicke versus
Marvin Gaye.
Marvin
Sounds
Gaye
close enough. Dub.
That is true.
So she can re-record it, but he's gonna still get his pub.
Got you. But she'll probably make more than what she was making before.
Yeah.
And from her standpoint as an artist, 20 years in the game, it's a win.
We do a whole segment where we do play the redos. Yeah. It don't really ever hit.
Only one of them sounded good one of them sounded good.
Yeah, the
Secret Garden one was decent. But outside of that,
no, that one didn't count. That wasn't a redo.
It wasn't a redo of the same artist. It was different artists. You're right.
I'm talking about the redos.
Yeah. By the
Those
same
haven't
artist.
Sounded.
No,
they ain't sounded too great.
No.
We laugh every time. It's been classics. Hey, Bell Biv DeVoe redid Poison.
I ain't hear that. Please don't. I don't want to hear it.
The redos are out there of the classics, and they're not good. hopefully Ashanti, can break through that, but
Don't have the most faith in the world.
I don't have the most faith in that. And
Just
I don't,
because
and I
those
don't
songs
think that
were
Irv
classic
should have done this.
songs.
I don't
They're
think
too
Irv
imprinted
should.
on your brain.
Yeah,
Any
they're-
little change,
yeah.
you're gonna be like, wait,
You
this
can hear
is-
it.
You
You
gonna
notice it
detect
right away.
it.
Like,
Yeah,
yo,
you
what the
gonna
hell is
detect
this?
But yeah, I think Irv should have been bigger than that and just let it rock. And that was family.
right.
At one point, they were family. So I just think that you gotta let it go.
And I respect the move differently from Ashanti. If Ashanti was actively putting out music or had a run where she was successful in putting out music post Murder Inc.
Irv, yeah.
and post Irv, I would look at the move different.
Sure.
Because then it's like
I learned some
it's like
shit.
Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Swift got away from dude
Sure.
and still made fire and still
Now I
was the
wanna go
biggest
back,
artist in the world.
Yeah.
Hey, now I want that shit. Give me that shit, dog.
Yeah, give me my
What
shit.
you doing over there? Like, give me some of that. Irv feel like he being robbed because she hasn't been able to do that on her own.
So now I'm just
So
gonna go
now
back and
you
take from
taking
you.
what we
What
created
we created.
and
and you
just
gonna profit from it.
slicing me out of it.
Right.
That's where the slight could maybe come from here. And they probably weren't ever on the best of terms after everything.
I mean, that's kind of
went
what
awry.
all this tells me. Because, like I said,
Yeah,
the publishing
that's what I took
shit,
from that.
you're not really getting sliced out of it. So he really shouldn't feel all that. I mean, you can feel away, but
If I was Irv, I wouldn't feel too much of a way, but that's why me and Irv is Irv, because Irv is going to tell you how he feels. 100%. Well, I am too. Yeah, whatever. prayers and thoughts and love to everyone involved here.
and success.
Yeah, definitely. And I hope it sounds good.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I'll tell you one thing. Joe will be the first download.
But are you buying it?
Joe will be the first purchase.
There you go.
Joe will be the first stream, the first person in line.
The last few times I've heard her sing, though,
She sounds good.
she sounded
looks
better.
great, right?
No, she sounded
She
better.
does look great.
She sounded better than
Joe
she
is
used to
stupid,
sound.
yo. She sounds better though, Joe.
no, her vocals definitely got better.
Her
She
vocals got
some
better.
coaching,
No, that's
so-
true.
Her vocals got better.
Dead ass on
Like
that.
I said, I heard her on the
she
Money
looks
Bag
great.
Yo remix, and I was like, okay, Ashanti. All right.
Nigga, when we went to the verses, she sounded good at verses.
And she looked great.
Legs was
She looked great.
Lex was like
She
it.
did.
She was great.
She did. Nothing you can say. Fat Joe shit looked great.
no.
That's also the telling part. Ashanti is popping up, doing her joints, looking and sounding great, right? But her and Irv and Rocky. Like her and Ja Cool. Irv wasn't at the verses, right? That was
brother
Chris.
was.
That was his
Chris
brother.
brother
Chris
was,
was there.
I thought it was Irv. That was
See,
Chris.
even that.
Chris was there.
Chris and Ashanti might be okay. Irv, who knows? Ain't mind my business. Part of podding now is minding other people's business.
Yeah, sometimes you got it.
Now.
And her and John supposedly
Yeah, it
working
didn't
on
start
a
out
joint
that way.
album. You heard?
Oh, really?
It
Yeah.
didn't start out that way.
I said her and John supposedly working on a joint album. So
Two writers.
Mm-hmm.
That might be dope.
They should call Irv.
I told y'all what ASAP Rocky's gonna do to Rihanna's album, right? Did I tell you?
What are you gonna do? Refresh my memory.
absolutely nothing. I hope.
Everything.
Shut up, Joe.
Stephanie will get popped.
Stephanie will get popsicle.
Respectfully, of course.
Nah, dead ass.
Stephanie will get popsicle.
Respectfully.
But that ass.
Respectfully,
Respectfully, that ass.
I'll respectfully tear that ass up.
What's the oldest you'll go? Like, that would be the oldest woman I've ever been
How old
like
is
that
Stephanie
with.
Mills, you think?
Older than anyone I've ever slept with.
I'm just saying, Stephanie.
I ain't really
Scream
ventured
Man.
off too far now that I think about my little sexual history.
She's 64.
You little, oh shit, she'll learn my little young ass.
Yeah,
she'll
she-
learn that something.
Had you tapping
Yo,
the fuck out quick.
Remember that old chick that had you open? Nah, I forgot you. Yo, you a nasty little light-skinned nigga, dead ass. I forgot just how nasty you are, yo. Remember you met that old white lady on the plane, you nasty, nasty nigga? That little Toronto white lady that was rich? You fucking slut. You fucking whored yourself out. That nigga had mad candlelit dates with Shorty.
Yo, Sugar Mama.
Yo,
That's
he had
goals,
mad
nigga.
dates with her.
That's fine.
Yo, nigga was coming to my crib trying to put me on. Yo, you need to get you an older little joint. Yo, this nigga Ish has been outside, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. She rocked.
Betty was rocking your world, nigga.
Ish came to Edgewood and told me, no, I ain't gonna hold you. No, I can't lie to you, yo.
That is
whole ass
It's so stupid, son. Yo, what's wrong with you?
I forgot about
Me
that.
too.
Nah, you a nasty, yo. Yo, that bitch had you. She had your little nose up in the sky.
Oh, this guy.
That nigga had real estate plans.
Nigga. Mildred put it on you, Ish.
No, nigga.
Yes, Mildred put it on. Now you liked him. You like Mildred. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Shit, that's
All right, come on, but moving on, man.
A couple of my peoples used to be into old ladies.
Yo, you beat.
A couple of my peoples used to be into older ladies.
Yo, y'all not hearing this guy.
She wasn't that old. Nigga, I was like 32 years old.
How old was she?
You are not. If you're 46 right now,
I'm 45. This was a long time ago, Joe.
But how old was she? Answer my question.
That was that long ago.
How old was she?
No, it wasn't, because we was living in Edgewater. Shut up.
You know how long ago y'all niggas lived in Edgewater?
No, New Edgewater. That's the fucking recent one.
Yeah. You know how long ago?
Nah, that wasn't
That was 7 years ago.
No, that wasn't.
Eight years ago.
I can tell you who you was talking to because we was.
I bet you can, but you won't. Don't. But don't.
No. That was a long time ago.
7, 8 years, is it?
It was more than that.
Nah.
How long you lived in Montclair?
3 years.
4.
Okay.
How long you been living where you living now?
Going on 3 years.
7. It wasn't at the tail end of the first Edgewater.
So, 9 years.
I said 10. All right.
But how old was
She, stop dancing the fucking question.
I was 30 something. She was like 50 something. 50.
Which something? Which something though?
Like a 2 something or a 7
She was
something?
51. Now she was
Did
older.
she get that early AARP shit
Yo,
in
Ish
the
was
mail
that
yet?
dude, yo.
Man, that lady was fine as frog here, nigga. Y'all say what the fuck y'all want to say. I'm telling you. And
I'm
You
not
called her
saying
Miss
she
Lady?
can't be fine. I'm not saying
no,
she
I
can't be
ain't.
fine.
You call her Miss Lady?
No.
Okay.
Miss Lee.
I know you used to sweets at La Parca Meridian.
Ice, we got him. It's just older than us, yo.
Yo, dog.
Gotta remember that.
He's played some different games.
He played
than
different
we
pools.
played, yeah.
What was the soundtrack while y'all was fucking?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You ain't put on no
Yeah, the
tunes?
old ooze
But
and
wait,
ahs
she
too,
was
didn't she?
she was flying your little hoe ass around.
Which record she put on?
She had the old ooze and ahs.
I'm lying. She wasn't flying your little hoe ass around.
She offered, I ain't take. That's the truth, nigga. She offered me mad shit. I didn't take none of it.
I know.
Fam, I don't take gifts from women, period.
Yo, can we come on, man?
Yo, what you looking at the side?
No.
I didn't know you was gonna do that. Yo, we were supposed to be talking about Shaka Khan.
No, I'm good.
Bone
we
Thug,
were.
3
Yeah,
6.
we did. We went to
Nah,
Bone
but
and
she flew
Thugs.
this nigga out.
She did
I
not.
flew out.
I did not.
So you declined it and paid for the trips yourself?
I never went on a trip with the lady. Ever.
So Miss Lady,
she was
y'all only
coming
hooked up here?
She
was
she
coming up here. She
invited
was
me
coming up
mad
here.
places.
She was coming
and
up
I
here.
was turning
She
them
was
down.
coming up here, staying at the fly shit in the city,
Yeah,
and
she
he
was
was
staying
going
at
to
all
link,
the super
link
fly-
up young
all-
nigga dick,
oh, man.
drop dick off on a late night, and then send his little
swag,
young ass
man.
home. She handled you. Now she handled Ish. Now that I'm thinking about, and that's why I don't fuck with the older chicks. If
didn't
they
handle
handled my man,
They'll tear your ass up, Joe.
oh, because I love mine.
I could have
I
just
love your ass open.
I love mine.
Yo, could you imagine?
You love all
I
your
love
Could
mine.
you
I
imagine?
don't
almost
know
wanna
how
see
to
it.
separate.
But I
I
don't
low-key
do
wanna
that.
see it.
I don't know how
I
to
could
do
have
it.
juiced
I
the shit
low-key
out
wanna
the
see
lady
it,
if
though.
I wanted to. I could have really.
You should have went on the trip, though.
I could have Brittany rented her if I wanted to, but I didn't.
I don't think she'd have. You think she was
Oh, I didn't.
No, man.
That's not. I'm not into that, fam. I'm not. That's not my bag. Oh man, you wouldn't have did that either.
Because that's
Shut
not
up.
my bag.
That's not my
Nigga, we
bag.
letting him roll with this?
She would have got you bags.
That was the bag. Yeah.
You saying you wouldn't have did it either. Listen, I still got niggas trying to take me shopping.
And you ain't going.
They're not old enough.
Because I don't want to mislead them.
That's my point.
No, because I'm not bisexual.
But you was fucking them. You was fucking them.
If I was,
I was in this league.
I'd be on Fifth Ave with his ass. They would have to earn me a little. Say, I like this story right here, daddy, nigga, whatever they be saying. Now run in here real quick. Oh shit, look at that. Like I've been around the girls enough to know how it go.
You know how to run
Oh
it?
shit, y'all got my size for that shit.
Yo, I look good in this, don't I?
You come out and strut your stuff with the nice new
Baby,
jeans
like
on.
the shit cop.
But Bottega, baby, I'm gonna stop at Bottega. Yo, this guy's a nutcase.
Yeah, dog.
Some shoes I was thinking about getting.
Yo, if Shorty did that to you, what you think Stephanie Mills would have you like?
I beat the brakes off.
Nigga, you see that mouth?
Beat the brakes off. Shorty.
You see that mouth?
Yo,
You see that mouth?
I do.
Nigga.
How you
Stephanie Mills.
screaming for the Lord?
What is he talking about?
That bitch, when I
He's just
think
talking.
of
Look, that bitch.
home,
Look,
I
look,
think
y'all don't hear him. Why y'all don't hear him? That's not that bitch.
It's not that bitch. That's the queen, Steph. She would think of home.
No, you will
The
think
place
of
where love's overflowing.
I seen how
You
them
know
two
she got a nice bag.
Yo, I hate when Ish get on this podcast and lie. I seen how them two little escorts had us for like 2 months.
Had
I know
you.
Stephanie. I know
Nigga, had
Stephanie.
you.
Yo, you gonna make me mad.
And it was 3 of them, 4 of them.
God,
No,
damn.
3. It was 3. It was 3. It was 3. It was 3.
You niggas was the wild boys.
Who was the third? You like this again? What the fuck was that?
You ain't gonna remember the other one, but
Oh, thank God. Who paid? I did.
you did.
A lot.
I don't know what you negotiated. I
Look,
don't.
that's why I hate
Fam,
this.
This
Yo,
nigga
would
be
you look at-
lying.
Wow.
Fam,
Wow.
Joe was out there with them, yo.
It's
Like
getting so late.
Joe was slaughterhousing with her.
Slaughterhousing with her. Yeah, you be putting bodies on me.
Now he gonna say you didn't beat.
He be putting bodies on me.
I know. I was there. He can't lie. This one, you can't.
when I-
you can't slip
when I
this jab.
fucked?
Yeah, you can't slip
When I
this
fucked,
jab.
you was there.
Of course.
And I did. This was in a slaughterhouse era,
Yeah.
and I was paying. I don't even know he's on. No, that's 2. That's the second one.
I know. And you was.
Who's the third?
Oh no, but you was out with that one. You liked that one.
That was yours.
No, that was yours. You
we
stole it from me.
We was fighting for it.
Look. He always stealing mine.
Yo, me and we fought for escort.
No,
we can be ashamed of ourselves.
Look, he's the celebrity.
I'm glad that we have changed and matured.
He's the celebrity, so he always wins. Like, yo.
Now, I didn't win because you stayed even after she got fat.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Look,
Yes, you did.
let me tell
Yo,
you.
we can't talk, yo.
No, we about to show.
I'm telling you, I was getting so late.
Nah, this what happened. You want this what happened? Yo,
I didn't know about weight gain, nigga. I've been out the game. That nigga Ish came back years later. Yo, it's still shit, but a little heavier. Yo, but it's still kind of cool. Like, and she left her dude. I'm like, yo, Ish, we don't have to do this.
no, that's not
more.
what you said.
What I said?
He was like, word. That shit was high. Yo, that nigga like, word. That shit was rocking, yo.
Nah, but if she got big, I gotta go.
That's
if she
up your
got big.
alley.
No, she got big.
No, she got too big. Now
'Cause I
she's
seen her.
yeah. But back then it wasn't. I'm sorry.
Canceled out the fire mouth. I didn't even know she had a mouth when she got big like that. I was just looking at her like, oh, nah, nah.
man.
Yo, we used to, yo,
You
good
gave her the-
times back.
You gave her the pound when you
Yo,
saw her.
You got to sway it off of rekindling. Yo, back then, oh.
You was my nigga.
Oh, when I was yo, salute. Today, I'm a Baptist. I'm a pastor today. I'm married. I got 3 wives.
and you can't be
You gotta
four.
say anything to get away from it.